There were two major signs that told me that I need to get off of the dating apps. One was that I realized.
Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the growing number of women choosing to delete the dating apps. This shift is not just a fleeting trend, it's a reflection of deeper issues within the modern dating landscape. So let's explore the reason behind this movement and what is explained for the future of dating. So I've put the videos together so that you watch and learn. I'll be back to share my true sense what I think about today's video.
There were two major signs that told me that I need to get off of the dating apps. One was that I realized when I was like setting up my profile pictures or whatever for my dating profiles, I'd always ask myself, does these pictures show that I'm fat enough where if I met this person in real life they wouldn't be surprised? And I realized I never hold that kind of scrutiny over my body in any other capacity in my life, but only and always on dating apps. And so I didn't like that. The other thing was I realized I was swiping on dating apps, not on men that I actually found attractive or that I wanted to like get to know. I was swiping on men who I thought were more likely to swipe on me. And then I realized, bitch, you don't know who you like, what you like. Get the fuck off of these things. What is that if not validation? That was just me existing and had to get off of that.
This is why I deleted my Tinder and why every single girl watching this needs to delete her Tinder too. This happened a few years ago and I honestly consider myself so incredibly lucky to be alive after experiencing this. I was living in New York City at the time and I matched with a guy. For the entire time we were talking, he was really aggressively trying to get me to go out with him. And eventually I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna let this guy take me out on a date. Maybe I'm just being judgmental. Maybe he's not being desperate. Maybe he's just putting in an effort. So the day of the date rolls around and he tells me that he wants to take me out to a restaurant that is a bit of a hidden gem and is a little bit outside of the city in an area of Westchester called Yonkers. And even though he offered to drive me, I was like, no, it's all good. I actually had my own car in New York City, so I agreed to meet up with him. Now, I feel like an absolute idiot because I didn't even Google this place before I went. So on the night of the date, I'm driving to this place. I put it into my GPS and it's really weird because as soon as I see it in the GPS, it says that the place is closed. So I text my date and I'm like, hey, I just put this place into the GPS and it is telling me that it is actually closed. To which he replies, oh no, don't worry. They're really bad at updating their hours. This is the part where I should have just been like, oh hell no, and I should have canceled the date. But somehow I decided it would be a good idea to get in my car and drive 40 minutes to Yonkers for a date with a guy. So after 40 minutes of driving in traffic, I arrive at this place in Yonkers. I pull up to the building and I quickly realize that there is nobody in the parking lot and that indeed this business is really closed. Not to mention, my car is the only car in the parking lot. So I start to panic, and as I look behind me to put my car in reverse, I notice another car pull up. This car pulls up right beside me. I don't even look at the person sitting in the car. I just simply back up out of that parking lot as fast as I can, and I get the heck out of there. The entire way home, I am just looking in my rear view mirror to see if there's anyone behind me, and thankfully there was not. And the craziest part of all of this is when I got home, I went back onto that dating app and I could see that the profile had unmatched with me. I never got a chance to screenshot that profile. I never learned the guy's last name, but I can't tell you guys how many times I've heard this happening to girls on dating apps. It's not worth it. Just delete it for your own safety. And if you are going to be on dating apps, please always make sure to get the person's last name and to meet in a place that you are familiar with.
I have officially decided to retire the dating apps, and here's why. Every single man that I have met from a dating app has given me trauma. For example, my ex of almost a year cheated on me with 20 plus women and I found out via Facebook. Another guy that I met off a dating app tried to physically fight me outside of a club. So basically what I'm going to say is that the trauma that dating apps have given me is just not worth it. I have recently only been dating organically and it has been going amazing. Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking to approach a man first or meet someone in person, but like it's worth it. And if you need a little bit of liquid confidence, that's okay too. At the end of the day, all that this boils down to is just being confident, approaching someone and telling them how you feel. And the worst that they could say is no. Yeah, the no is going to sting, obviously, but it's not the end of the world. I've basically been off the app since last July and I couldn't be happier. Since July, I have met amazing people organically and I've had some of the best dates in my life. My mindset for 2024 is that real growth happens outside of your comfort zone, and I encourage you all to do the same. Happy dating!
Another sign that you should remove yourself from the internet streets, which is when you think everybody that you come across is unattractive. There is like statistically like a small probability that everybody that you come across on a dating platform is going to be completely unattractive to you, like very, very small. If in fact you find yourself being agitated with the lack of intrigue or whatever, and it's very like general, there's not anything super specific that you're able to call out or point out, understand, and I'm saying this lovingly, I'm saying this because I've experienced it, that in that moment you might need to take a step back because baby, you are the problem. And I'm saying that with love, which really just means that you're checked out of the exploratory phase that is dating, and you might need a moment to reevaluate what you like.
So that's the video, guys. So I'm just here also to share my true sense, like what I think about today's video. So women are deleting the dating apps. So the first one that I want to tell you is the frustration of endless swiping. For years, dating apps promised easy connection, but many women are realizing the swiping has become more of a chore than opportunity for real love. The endless sake of matching, chatting, and ghosting has led to burnout. Instead of feeling excited about the possibilities, women are feeling drained by conversation they go nowhere. There is also the gamification of dating, where matches and messages feel like points in a game has taken the human connection out of the experience. The focus is not only forming real bonds anymore, it's on a quick validation and mindless entertainment. There's low quality matches and superficial interactions. Dating apps were supposed to expand dating pools, but instead they created a culture of quality over quantity. Many women are finding that the men they match with are not really interested in getting to know them. Instead, conversations are often dull, surface level, or filled with overrush pickup lines. On top of that, there's the issue of men treating women like just another option in an endless lineup. With so many chores at the fingertips, effort and intentionality have gone out of the window. The rise of nanny committable behavior. Another major reasons women are leaving dating apps is the increase in casual and non-committable attitudes. Many men on these platforms are not looking for serious relationship. They're just looking for entertainment, validation, or easy access to attention. The lack of accountability on dating apps make it easy for people to flick, ghost, or breadcrumb without consequence. For women looking for something real, this is a pattern become exhausting and discouraging. The emotional toll of modern dating. The emotional roller coaster of dating apps is another big factor pushing women away. The constant high of matching and the low of being ignored or rejected take a toll on self esteem. The pressure to curate the perfect profile, respond in a way that keeps interest, and navigate and retain rules of online dating create unnecessary stress. Many women are realizing that dating apps are making them feel worse, not better about their love lives. And instead continue the cycle, they are choosing to step away. So women are moving towards people, self-love, meaningful connection, instead of chasing digital interactions. They're focusing on their personal growth, friendship, and personal experiences. There is a growth in realization that love doesn't have to come from an app. Real life encounters, social circles, and natural interaction feel more authentic and fulfilling. The shift toward organic dating. Dating, deleting dating apps doesn't mean giving up of love. It means redefining how to find it. More women are open to meet people in everyday life through mutual friends and social events or even by chance. There's a new found appreciation for organic connection where introductions or attraction builds naturally rather than being forced by an algorithm. Without the pressure of swiping, dating becomes more intentional. Women are taking their time, enjoying being single, and let things happen naturally instead of forcing them through a screen. Dating are promised for people to find love, but for many women that done the opposite. The frustration, low effort interaction, and emotional toll have made them rethink their approach to dating. By deleting the dating apps, women are reclaiming their time energy, and self-worthy. They're choosing real life connection, deeper relationship, and mostly important, peace at all time. So many women are crying outside there. They're saying all the dating apps, men are not real there. Okay. And most of them they just give bare minimum. So women are looking for real men. So they're dating the dating apps because it's been draining. They've been connecting with men who are not matching with them. And some of these men there are lots of things which people go through the dating apps. So you guys, that's a video for today. I really appreciate for your coming. Kindly leave a comment for me and subscribe to this beautiful channel. I really appreciate your time. Bye bye.